Hey, how's it going, guys? We're back with some more The First Descendant, this time with some not so good news. Just recently, on their official site, they have a dev's blog post here that talks about the big farm that everyone's been using recently for Kuiper, gold, modules, everything in between, the Valgus Strategic Outpost. So if you want to know what's going on with that, make sure to stay tuned, as we're going to be going through everything that's on this Dev Talk blog. Along with that, if you're new and you want some more First Descendant content, make sure to subscribe and like the video so I know you guys are enjoying the content. Let's go ahead and aim for 20 likes on this video. As long as we hit the like goal, we'll go ahead and definitely keep covering some more of the First Descendant. Along with that, we've got playthroughs, hilarious videos, and of course, coverage of all the hottest AAA games coming out soon, so you'll definitely want to stick around for all of that. Anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get right into the video. This newly posted notice is called Dev Talk Director's Comment Regarding Valgus Strategic Outpost. If you don't know which one that is actually one that we showed in our previous video that I was farming up for a certain ultimate bunny component I needed, where it's directly to the bottom right of where the wave mode to defend and the main spawn point is on Fortress. The blog post reads as follows: Greeting, Descendants. This is the director of the First Descendant, Min-Suk Jo. I wish to share the dev's opinion regarding our recent issue, so-called the Valby run. And if you don't know what the Valby run is, guys, definitely make sure to check out Moxsy's video on this. He covers a lot of the First Descendant content as well. Great content creator. I check him out all the time for the newest farms and all of that. And you'll definitely love that channel as well. Anyways, the Valby run, strategic outpost farming using Valby, is currently taking place at the outpost within the fortress, and was certainly not intended due to our systematic mistake. Mobs at the Fortress Outpost have been respawning infinitely, and as a result, the amount of drop has increased 2 to 3 times higher than that of other popular locations. So for those of you that don't know, as of recently, after the patch, this has been the new go-to strategy to get Kuiper, gold, and everything in between pretty much in order to fill up your coffers and have enough to mod out weapons, get weapon proficiencies, and level up your Descendant all at the same time. The blog post continues as follows: To maintain our game and to be adored by our players for a long time, we believe that it is wrong to just look on and leave the unbalanced content which is providing biased rewards. I think by this they're saying like, hey, Valby's the real one that you want to be using for this fortress outpost in general. We want to keep it as fair, so if you have X Descendant, Y Descendant, whether it be Glay, Sharen, or even Lepic, you'll be able to run this farm all the same as a Bunny or a Valby. They continue saying, however, as Valby run has become popular very quickly within our community, we assume many players have researched Valby to enjoy the newly discovered content. The current issue has occurred clearly by our own mistake, but we do not wish to suddenly remove it because it has already become solid content in the First Descendant. So here they're basically saying like, hey, we messed up, we understand that this is our fault, this was like how we programmed this certain run to be, and Valby just happens to be very good at it. We don't want to take this entirely out of the game because it was our mistake and we realize that, but at the same time, we don't want Valby just getting ahead in the game because you have Valby. And of course, people have probably already gone out of their way to get all of the components and start researching Valby, so we just don't want to take it away for that reason either. The blog post continues as follows: So we would like to inform you that we're preparing a patch without completely blocking the Fortress Outpost issue and to keep allowing players to enjoy playing like before. However, at the same time, we will update other farming locations to match the efficiency equivalent to the Fortress Outpost. So basically they're saying, look guys, we don't want everyone and their mother to get ahead just because they have Valby. So now they're going to be upping the efficiency of all other major farming locations to match this outpost, which is really good. That means if you had a prior run that you liked or already equipped for and modded out for and everything, that one would now be just as efficient as soon as this hotfix is out, which I think is a major dub from the company for not just stripping away this way to get efficient materials and actually kind of listening to the community and seeing that it would affect us negatively and instead boosting the rates of other sites, which I think is just awesome. The blog continues with saying, although we've insisted that no additional patch will be necessary next week, we have been preparing a new hotfix, patch 1.0.4, prioritized to apply improvements so that we could finalize the week 5 development schedule. The main purpose for patch 1.0.4 is to reduce the cooldown time for valgus strategic outposts and rebalance the locations for collecting void fragments. Also, we're planning to diversify methods for gold supply by enhancing gold efficiency within special operations. So if you guys didn't catch that within that big paragraph here, well, it looks small, but it's big, right? They are going to be reducing the cooldown for valgus strategic outposts. I don't know if it's every single one, but it's definitely going to be for this one in particular. Which sucks because I just farmed it up, so it would have been a lot easier to do it now. And they're going to be rebalancing locations for collecting void fragments. So again, this is what they touched on earlier by giving us more monomer, polymer, organic, and inorganic void fragments. So they're going to be either upping them or downing them accordingly. So I would suggest if you need them, do it now in case they get nerfed on their drop rates later. Also, at the very end, they mentioned they're going to be upping gold supply across the board for special operations, which I'm assuming mean the recon missions, which is huge. If you have Sharen, go check out my previous video on how to do this as best as possible. That way you can take full advantage of these special operations once they're upped on their gold supply as well. The rest of the blog reads, as we continue our live service for the first Descendant, we have no plan to respond by simply nerfing certain content for any gameplay which collides with our intentions. We respect every content created by our players, so I'm assuming they mean like anything that's kind of found within the game by players, and we'll do our best to create a game that all players can enjoy together for a long time. We appreciate your endless feedback and interest in our game, and will endeavor to provide a better gaming environment that will fulfill your expectations. Thank you. Overall, I think this is a huge W for the game. I know they've been having a lot of backlash and talks that, hey, maybe drop rates are fixed. Hey, they kind of have this bad rap. But they're really showing some good faith to the community here by really being like, hey, yeah, we didn't mean for this to happen, but we're going to work with you here, right? A lot of other games are like, hey, they're progressing too fast. They're getting too much of this resource. We got to cut it right now. But they're really working with us here and even making it a little bit easier to farm if we don't have this Valby run set and ready to go. All the changes that they listed for me anyways sound really good. More gold across the board. All the other farm spots are getting bumps in efficiency. And they're lowering cooldowns of the valgus strategic outpost, and I don't know if they mean all of them. I guess only time will tell, but even if it's just that one specifically, I think it would be a huge help, especially for everyone grinding Ultimate Bunny, just as I did earlier this week. Let me know what you guys think of the changes they announced here down below in the comments section. And if you found the video entertaining or informational, definitely make sure to leave a like so I know you guys enjoy the content. And of course, make sure to subscribe for more First Descendant content and everything in between. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Peace!